You've turned their pages now. You hear their voices. Today we have Ginger Moonwitch. Hi, Ginger.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
We have some things to talk about today. You have a large amount of books that you have published. So
I do.
I looked at every single one of them.
That is a lot to look at.
And you have a co-author as well in some of your books.
Yes, Ivy Graves.
She's fucking awesome. We love Ivy.
I love Ivy. Like, if it wasn't for Ivy, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Really? I love that. She's so supportive.
Yeah, well, she found me in January when I was just a reader, and she pushed me, and I published my debut in March, and now here I am with 10 books.
What book was your debut book?
That was 87, book one of the Alien Breeding Farm.
Ooh, I
Yes,
did see those.
that one was written in a 48-hour manic episode of no sleep.
We are here for a manic episode. Here for it.
They're
Great things come
productive.
out of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't sleep? You're right.
As long as the manic is safe. So for me, it's usually either
Absolutely.
cleaning or writing or hyper focus on something. So that's what I did. I hyper focused and wrote a book.
You know what? Those safe manic episodes can do wonders. Same. Like cleaning baseboards and scrubbing the grout with the toothbrush, and
Yes.
everybody wakes up to a clean house.
Yeah. And then, you're
Spotless.
the only one who didn't wake up to it because you were doing it all night.
Yeah. So everybody wins in those cases. So
Pretty much.
To Underestimate a Mother is one of your books. Never underestimate a mother. What is wrong with me? I can't speak. It is
Mm,
very intense in a good way.
yes.
What made you
It's the
come up with
whole
that?
bad
It is
boy.
it is such a pretty cover.
Oh, did you see the back? It has the chicken Alfredo and a can of spray foam.
If you guys don't know what the chicken alfredo is about or the spray foam, you need to go download it. Go purchase it.
Yeah.
It's torture.
Yeah, you'll never look at chicken Alfredo the same.
No, you sure as fuck won't.
No.
Nope.
Or when you go to
Um,
Olive Garden and see that the cheese grater, you won't look at that the same either.
nope. You you were very creative.
Yeah. I had a lot of rage to get out.
I don't blame
So
you.
yeah, that's how that book was created. Actually, Ivy she saw me in my rage and she said, "Don't do nothing stupid, write it out." She's like, "Write out your feelings, write out your rage, put it in a book."
Do not go to
So
jail
I
today.
channeled all that rage, and that is how Never Underestimate a Mother came about.
Oh, it was so good. And for those who wish that we could change the story in our own trauma, this is a book for you. But I want to highly advise that you read the triggers
Hmm.
and you are prepared. But I don't think you will be prepared.
Nothing will prepare you. And the way I wrote it is just, if you notice the characters, you don't find out a name or nothing like that. I wrote it so that readers can slot in what they need, so that they can use my book as a way to get out the trauma or like live vicariously. You know what I mean?
Revision their trauma. And it's
Yeah.
all about taking back your power. In quite a few of your books, you have it to where you can safely recreate the story in your
Yes.
head. Kind of like DMR therapy. DMR? EDMR? Something's wrong with my brain. It's fine. EMDR.
Mm. Yeah, no, I
It's fine.
When I read, I sometimes change the story, or it's not so much change the story. I still follow the story, obviously, but it's like, oh, what if like that happened, and I kind of like do that. So I think that I channel that into my writing because I write how I understand. So if you noticed, all my books have character descriptions at the beginning, and I do that because of my ADHD. Sorry, because when I read, if I don't clearly know what the character looks like, I just slot in like, Tom Hardy or like Johnny Depp or, Keanu or something, you know what I mean? Like I just slot in a random character. And I've had a lot of people reach out and say like, hey, the fact that you put character descriptions has helped my ADHD. I can actually see them. So I continue to do it.
Is it bad that it doesn't matter what they're described as? My husband is always the male main character.
No, that is not bad at all.
Like Snake Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, double
Who
tingle dangle, like,
who doesn't love some double dicks?
right? Like,
Multiples.
I'm single, but like, if Stick showed up in my house, mm, it's gonna be a fun night. That's all I'm saying.
Party all night long.
Oh yeah, like take me
Multiple,
to the
multiple
underworld,
times.
Daddy Sticks. Like, please.
In multiple holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes one in each, sometimes both in one. Like, you never know what's gonna happen.
You never know.
No,
Ivy and you have the same thing is you don't know where the book is going to take you.
no, it doesn't. And Snake Daddy's actually is kind of funny because Ivy originally started that like almost 2 years ago.
Really.
And she put it on the back burner and came back with it. And then one day she was like, it was like turning her head in. And she was like, I'm going to throw this away. And I said, don't you dare. I said, send me the file. Let me take a look at it. Let me see like what I can do and point you in the right direction. She said, nope, I don't want to look at it. You go in, fix it up, do what you got to do, and slap your name on it. And I'm like, no, this is your book. And she's like, well, you're going to slap your name on it and we're going to co-write it. And I'm like, okay. So that is what happened.
I love it. I'm here for it. Your guys' friendship is so great. Just being able to see you on TikTok and you're pretty active with your readers. You're active, in the book community. Um, and you and Ivy encourage indie authors or authors who have so much potential, but they're too scared to motivate them to actually go forward with it.
Yeah, because Ivy's always done that, and she's done it with a few people, and but I am I guess you can say the success story because I actually took her advice, grabbed the notebook, wrote down everything, and did it. Like without Ivy's guidance and without Ivy lighting the fire, I I wouldn't be writing.
No, I love that she was like, you have no excuses. Go fucking do it. Do
Yeah,
it in a safe manner.
yeah.
Nobody's going to jail. And get creative with it. And you sure did. You popped the fuck off on that.
Oh, never underestimate. Oh yeah, that's and like it's only 30 pages, and people are like, "Oh, you can't tell a story in 30 pages." And you sure about that?
The hell you can't.
Like, you
You
sure
proved
about
them
that?
wrong. And I love how you have some long books, and then you have some very short stories, but they do not disappoint in the description, in the vengeance, in taking back, the power. You go in full force. You start off strong. You end strong. Because with that cheese grater scene, I was like, okay, well, did not see that one coming. That
No.
was
My alphas,
something.
as I was writing, they were reading it, and I was on video with them, and all I can hear, my PA, I could see her little cursor moving, and all I heard was, "Huh," and I'm like, yep, there we go. I did it.
I was gagging internally.
See, that's one of the things I strive for, depending on the book I'm writing. Like, never underestimate, I want people to gag. Um, the trilogy that I'm working on now, there's a chapter in book one that my goal is to have at least one person have to close the book and either scream what the fuck or just stare off in the wall for 5 minutes and then pick the book back up. Like, that's my
Mm-hmm.
goal.
There, so Snake Daddy was one of those that I was like, we're gonna have to put a pin in this. It's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, it's much. So when we're talking about triggers and we're talking about not underestimating Ivy's or Ginger's books, and I don't mean to clump you guys together, so I apologize. Um, but they're not to be taken lightly. They can be triggering for those who have trauma, but there's always vengeance.
There is. And I don't mind being clumped together with Ivy because a lot of the time when I'm writing, we're body doubling. So, sometimes she'll be like, oh, I need a line for this. And, I'll say it. Or I'll be like, oh, I need to make this line harder. And she'll tell me a line. Like, I still remember when I shocked everyone on TikTok because, well, you've seen me on TikTok. I'm very, like,
Yeah.
quiet, stick to myself. It was when she was writing her muse and she was writing a scene and she's like, I need a different word than, shut the fuck up whore. Right? And everyone's like, oh, and everyone's like, oh, just say like, you know, shut your mouth before I make you. And then everyone went quiet for a split second. And I just went, how about you say shut the fuck up whore before I come back there and gag you on my silicone dick, you fucking bitch. And everyone was like, what the fuck was that? And then Ivy was like, yup, and started typing.
That's
And everyone
it.
was like, they were like, I didn't expect that to come from Ginger. And I'm like, "Hmm, well, it did."
Surprise, motherfuckers. Um,
Pretty much. I had a few people be like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well,
if
here
you
you
know,
go.
you know.
Yeah.
There's, we don't apologize, and it's so talking with you and Ivy, I try to separate them, right? But there's so many times, especially on TikTok, where you guys are together and, like you said, body doubling, and you've co-wrote some books together.
Hmm.
And we're absolutely here for it. Your guys' dynamic is great.
Yeah, no, I love working with Ivy. And I've even had some people who was like, I can't tell who wrote what. Like, I can't tell if Ivy wrote this piece of the co-write or if you wrote that piece. And I'm like, I guess we'll never know. But I know. It's like, well, I guess
Yes.
you'll never know. Like,
No, we're here for it. It is
yeah.
so great. Um, But To Underestimate a Mother is not the only book you said you have. Well, I know, but our viewers don't know, so I'm going to pull some up. And you don't write cozy stories.
I think the coziest I've written is either 29, which is book 3 of the Alien Breeding Farm, or Sinful Desires, this baby. Because even though this one's dark, it's still kind of cozy-ish. Like, it's sweet. But this was my first full length. So I'm chunky.
She is chunky. I'm halfway
Mhm.
through it. Um, that one had me, you know, wanting to be in the depths of hell.
Which one?
Sinful Desire. hmm
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is pretty, but all of them, and like when I mean cozy, we're not talking, um, Western romance where all the books are dark.
I don't write frou-frou.
Nope,
No.
she sure don't.
No. Everything
Nowhere
has a
in
dark
those.
element to it. And that's kind of like I don't even read frou-frou. I can't read a romance. If I'm reading romance, it has to be dark because love is not soft and sweet and cute. Love is hard. Love is dark. It is dangerous. It is painful, and I feel like that needs to be portrayed in books.
1,000%. I was just taking a look because actually I didn't even know until today about the alien breeding farm.
Oh yeah, I have two of them with me right now. We have 87 and 72.
I love how you number them.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for the numbers.
I figured you want to explain.
Yeah. So the numbers, because the book Alien Breeding Farm centrals around a planet called Vispa that is home to humans breeding farm. So they treat the humans how we treat animals in today's society. They're cattle. They're nothing. They are no one. They are a number. So 87 is about human number 87. So when she's at the farm, she does not have a name. She has a number because she is nothing but a number. So all the books are they're titled after the human that the book is about. So 72 is about number 72 and so on and so forth. And, sometimes they get a name in the book, sometimes they don't get a name. Like, sometimes they're just a number because some are happily ever after, some are no happy at all, and some are happy for now. It all depends. And with Alien Breeding Farm, as long as you read the Dear Voyager letter at the beginning, you could pick up book 4. No issue. You'll still have all the knowledge if you picked up book 1, as long as you read that Dear Voyager letter. Now, sometimes characters are mentioned from previous books, but it's not like they're low plot, high spice. Okay, the plot's getting the human pregnant. There's no sugarcoating it. The plot is fucking. That's the plot.
Here you go. Here's your spoiler.
Yeah, the plot is fucking. If you don't want aliens fucking, then don't read it.
And I love that about you though too, is you're like, read my books, don't read my books, I don't fucking care.
I don't give a fuck. Well, a
Don't,
lot of people give me
they're not for
hate
you.
for the Alien Breeding Farm because I don't use normal words like, velvet steel or member or, I
No.
use bug
Graphic.
boot, laser blaster, pink taco, beef. I used roast beef flabs and somebody like gave me a 1 star for beef flabs. And or beaver, like it's a cringe funny series and I strictly state that it is a cringe funny series because I didn't want it to be all serious because it's already serious enough with humans being cattle. Make it a little funny.
There's no reason. I mean, that sounds way better in my head, by the way. Um, there's a reason and a story behind your books, not just let's go in here and fuck shit up.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, sometimes a lot of it's just the intrusive thought in my head that pops up. Like that's how Alien Breeding Farm came about. Before I started writing, I was already in a manic episode of no sleep, and my brain wouldn't shut up. And Ivy said, "Write out what's going on in your word vomit. Just write it out." And I wrote out Alien Breeding Farm, and Ivy said, "Read me back everything." And I actually have a notebook of everything I wrote down that night. And Alien Breeding Farm came about, and she was like, "That sounds interesting. Tell me more." So then I started brainstorming, and then I pulled up the computer, boom, popped out 87 in 48 hours. Well, I did take a nap after that little chat with Ivy. I took a 2-hour nap and then started writing.
Sometimes those naps, they help though. They give you
Oh, you
like
feel like
that
a million
little,
bucks.
yeah. And then
I
you
did
feel
take a nap
refreshed.
before. Oh yeah, I took a nap for our podcast.
And you look freaking gorgeous. I keep looking at your hair and I was like, you can really fucking pull off some green hair. Love it.
I always have my hair all funky. Now, I've wanted green since I was 16, and I only did it recently, like probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and
Oh, I
I
love it.
love
It's
it.
great. And you can tell, like, you're radiating confidence.
Oh, thank you. But no,
um,
it's you gotta be yourself. Like the thing is like everyone's gonna have something to say about you. Like I live in a very tiny town, okay, very religious tiny town, and they see my hair and they're like, "Oh my God, like, she's
Star.
trouble and all that." And then I'm just here writing my porn. Like, how is that trouble?
You're like, listen, I'm writing my porn at home, so
Yeah, I'm just
I
writing
love
my
it.
porn. Like, I could be out doing something worse, but I'm not. I'm writing about peanut. What's the big deal?
you have a very creative imagination when you're doing your descriptions on members, on
Mhm.
the human anatomy. Like you, oh, and not even that, it's the name calling. Like you get so creative with that shit. I was like, oh, that's a new one. We're here for it.
It's because that's how I am as a person. Like when I talk to my friends or like when I talk to Ivy, that is how I speak. Like I think Never Underestimate a Mother has the poorly packaged sack of horse shit. I've said that about someone before. And that's just how I talk.
Twat waffle's my favorite.
Oh,
Like
we love a good twat
I,
waffle.
yeah, and cum guzzler, love that one. That one's super, love
Mhm.
it. So I
If you
think
want, it's not really a spoiler, but I have a really good line from book one of the trilogy I'm writing. If you want to hear it for a laugh.
absolutely I do.
So he tells her to do something, and she says, "How about you go fuck yourself with a cactus dipped in lemon juice, you fucking sack of shit."
I'm here for it. I love it, Ginger. Give me all of those all day. If I ever feel like I'm lacking in the name calling department, because I have horrible road rage, I will let you guys know now.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible road rage. And it's not like I don't facilitate it and I don't crash into cars, but there's a whole bunch of name calling behind like inside my vehicle because people don't know how to drive and it is infuriating. Like if you're going 20 in a 50, get off the fucking road, grandpa,
Get off the
please.
road.
Thank you. It's not safe for anybody.
No. Well, like, again, small town. I also live in Canada, so snowstorm season. If you are driving, especially like I live in Newfoundland, so especially in Newfoundland, if you are driving like a fucking idiot in a snowstorm, they'll
You're
literally
done.
force you to pull over on the side of the road and get out and say, "You fucking piece of shit, you stay there and wait for the storm because you're gonna kill someone out on these roads."
Mm-hmm. No, those
And that's just how it is.
snowstorms are not to be messed with. And people don't know how to drive on them.
Mm-mm.
Like if the roads are icy, slow down, but you do not need to go 5 miles per hour. Like a happy
Yeah.
medium. If you don't feel safe driving, don't go out. That was a tangent. My bad. Reel that in. It's fine. But
Okay.
in your books, the name calling, does it seem therapeutic to you when you're writing the most degrading shit possible?
It is. It is therapeutic, and I don't know why. I think it's just because, like, my whole life I've kind of, like, stayed quiet and stuff and done it in my head when I was angry with someone. So I would say it in my head, but writing, it's like, who the fuck do I got to censor for in my book?
No one.
No one. So I let it out.
And that's the best thing about being self-published, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is you don't have to censor yourself. You don't have anybody putting rules and regulations on you. You do what you want.
Exactly. Like, I've had a few people say, it's like, oh, what happens if a publisher wants to pick you up? Well, they're going to have to put in the contract that they're not dictating how I write. It's like I want to be able to write how I want. I don't want rules, and I don't want to stay in a box. I you know that I am not a box. I'm like a weird octagon with like, you know, rail tracks all over the place. I can't stay in a shape.
Nope. And when you started writing your books, was that always the goal was to be self-publishing?
Well, it just kind of happened that way because I never even thought I would start writing. And then when I met Ivy and she inspired me to start writing, she's like, "You can publish these," and I was like, "Oh, I can't do that. I don't have like thousands of dollars to like send to publishers, and if I get one bad rejection from a publisher, I will probably like quit. I'll crash out. That's what will happen." And she's like, "Self-published," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know how to do that." And she's like, "Well, guess what? You're gonna learn." So she set
I love that about Ivy.
Oh yeah. So KDP, like when I set up my KDP, she was on video chat with me, talking me through it step by step. Like
I
the
think
first time I
that
published the book, step by step.
I think people underestimate how phenomenal Ivy Graves is, and you know, it's not wrapped in rainbows though,
No,
and ribbon. It is like, fuck, stop making fucking
it,
excuses. Get your ass up and do it. Like, you're in
that should
your
be a
own
book.
way.
It should be called a book. Should be called "Never Underestimate Ivy Graves." That
It-
needs to be the next title of the book.
yep, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We need to tell her that that's going to be her next book.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I support that.
Mhm.
You guys heard it here first. We're going to get Ivy Graves to put that as her new next title. Because she is such a huge support system for indie authors, and there is no bullshit. We don't
Nope.
do that, and that it is very um, stop standing in your way and do it. And the vengeance part is what made me like, somebody gets it. Like, somebody understands, and somebody can help us um, rewrite our stories in our head and repicture it, reimage it, and we can have our moment in a safe way
Yes.
without anybody going to jail.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
that's another reason why I wrote Never Underestimate. It's like all this rage I'm feeling. If I let the rage out, I'm gonna be wearing orange. That's as simple as that. And
Mm-hmm.
Ivy was like, you can't do that. So write it out. And Never Underestimate came about. And I wrote a bonus chapter to Never Underestimate, but it's in the hardback copy. So I didn't put it
Damn it.
in the ebook or the paperback. It's in the hardback copy. And there is a bonus chapter about like I again, there's no timeline, but it's like years after the incident that happened in Never Underestimate and where she is now.
Okay, well, how can I get my hands on it?
Well, maybe a little fairy will send you a hardback cover.
Oh my god, we love fairies. We love fairies.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is the fairy godmother I'm talking about, like, survives off caffeine and nicotine and curses like a sailor, so,
Listen, we might as well be the same.
Yep.
Nicotine, curse words.
No. And then caffeine. You
Yeah,
gotta have the
a
coffee.
copious amount of coffee.
Hmm.
Copious. But the important question is, do you use creamer or do you drink a black?
I use milk.
Okay.
Preferably canned milk.
Oh, evaporated milk.
Yeah, like canned milk. Like, I'd rather that than fresh milk in my tea and my coffee. It makes it taste better.
Yeah, because it's also creamy.
Yeah.
I totally can see that.
Hmm. Well, we use a lot of canned milk in Newfoundland, right? So, like, that's like a staple. If you're having a cup of tea, you make that tea with canned milk.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Oh,
when they were talking about like milk that it was like cow milk, like moo moo jug milk.
no, like we have that here too. It's just a lot of Newfoundlanders. We would rather the canned milk in our tea and stuff like that.
See, you
So
learn
yeah,
things
put
every
milk in
day.
tea, canned milk.
I love learning new facts about it. That's fantastic.
Mhm.
And you put that in your coffee and your tea?
Yeah, like just try it one day. If you have a can of evaporated milk, just make a cup
Oh,
of
I
tea with
definitely
it.
am.
You will never go back to tea with fresh milk. No, I can tell the difference. If you put 2 cups of tea in front of me without even tasting it, I know which one has fresh milk and which one has evaporated milk.
I'm sure that it looks vastly different.
Hmm. That's the color.
But I'm lactose intolerant, so like when people's like, you need to try milk in your tea, I'm like, I'm not putting milk in my tea. I will be sick for days.
Mm.
I know. So thank you for teaching me something new. Sorry that
Yeah,
that went off the rails.
just
We
went from
love,
books to tea.
honestly though, you never know on this podcast where it's gonna go. We could be spitting animal facts next. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of those, and I learned a lot of them from Ivy. The animal fact.
I love that. It is so great. You never know what you're gonna find on TikTok. It can go
No,
a million different ways. But the support is great when you find your people. When you find your
Mhm.
people, you have your community and you stick together.
No, that's what it is. And like if I see Ivy live, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm in that live. If I'm not up in the box, I'm in the basement, like watching it. So
See, I try to, but then the ADHD is ADHDing, and then kids, and but I love Ivy. She's fantastic, and
I
you
get it.
too. Like you don't do a lot of lives by yourself, though.
I used to before I became a writer, like because I was a book influencer, well, book reviewer, stuff like that, and that's another reason how I found Ivy. And because I used to go live like 3 times a day by myself before I started
Really,
writing, and now I would rather be on live body doubling with someone. So even if I did one on my own, I would want like Ivy or like any of the other authors that I've met to come and join me.
body doubling is so helpful.
Oh, it is.
It's
I get so
phenomenal.
much done. I got a
Yeah.
1,000 words wrote today just by sitting in someone's live. So,
Heck yes, pop off. What book are you
mhm.
writing next?
Well, I'm right now. I'm editing my book two of my trilogy because that trilogy is coming out January, February, and March. And this is the trilogy that started my writing journey. This is the trilogy that I first started writing when I met Ivy. Book one is releasing on the 1 year anniversary that I started writing. Book one is all ready to go. I'm just waiting on the character art. I'm gonna pop that in, and then I can forget about it until release day. Book two is almost done editing, and then I have not finished writing book three, so I have to work on that.
That's okay. It'll still be there.
Oh yeah,
You can pick up anytime, and that's the beauty of writing is it's going to be there. It's just when you're ready.
yeah, but it comes out in March, so I have to hurry
You
up.
you have plenty of time, girl. Plenty of time.
Oh yeah,
I
considering like you know.
and you can write really quick. I know you can. I've heard you.
Hmm.
You type that stuff out so quick, and then like 2 days you're out. You're writing another one.
Yeah. Well, me and Ivy's working on another arm candy too.
Oh
Hmm.
well,
Hmm.
you guys are giving me so many options to read.
Oh, of course. And
Cause
we have
Unholy
like
is coming out.
yes.
Did you co-write Unholy with her, or was it just Ivy?
That's just Ivy. Yeah,
But you have
unholy.
so
Oh,
and you have so many options. And I know for a fact that I'm just looking this up real quick, by the way, so I don't spit random facts. That you guys both did Snake Daddy,
yes,
right? And you both are very knowledgeable in the witch world.
yes.
So, was there a lot of things that you had to go back and research yourself to add to the book, or was it just knowledge that you had stored above in your head?
Knowledge I have stored about in my head. Now I have only been out of the broom closet for about 5 years, almost 6 years, but I've felt the calling into witchcraft ever since I was a little kid. Is just I had family members who are religious, all different types of religion. Constantly told that, witches are bad, stuff like that. And then um I was in a not good relationship, and he had forbade me from studying witchcraft as well.
Oh, nice.
So after that had ended and I left with my daughter, I started studying, and I have not looked back. And I know a lot of people, they read Snake Daddy and they're like, "Oh my God, the Ouija board." I you need to know what you're doing with those things. Like they're not just something to play with.
They are
Like I know
absolutely
Ivy.
not.
Oh yeah, like Ivy, she's like, I'm not going near it. I'm not going near a Ouija board. But then me,
Yep.
it's like, if there was a very like necessary thing that needed to be done, and I had to use one, I have the knowledge on how to safely use one without fucking shit up.
Mm-hmm. And
But that book, that was not safe. That was all wrong.
oh, I know, I was screaming in it. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you are
Mhm.
messing with some shit. Um, and people have this negative idea around witchcraft that it is
Mhm.
negative and we worship Satan and we're all going to hell, and we invite that shit into our world. And I love how you guys bring witchcraft to the forefront, and normalize it in a way that's actually accurate, not based on fiction and what's in the movies. You actually have facts, about the actual knowledge of witchcraft instead of just what you see in movies, because it's not like that.
Yeah, like the thing is like you. Okay, yes, books are fiction, but you still want to
Right.
have some truth into the book. So I thought it was important to include, you know, because we were saying that she was a baby witch in the book. So if we just said she was a baby witch and all she did was through like clear quartz, that's not, it could be witchcraft because like I always have crystals on me and there's people I've wanted to throw clear quartz at, but we
Oh,
wanted to.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I honestly I think we've all looked at one person and thought, I wish I had a rock to throw at them.
And I don't mean like your books have uh I don't know how to say this. Like, of course it's fiction, right?
Yes.
But you guys also have research in there, like
Yeah.
of our own personal experience, or of your own personal experience, um, where you bring it to fruition. Like, if the whole Ouija board scene, that is not how you do it. Do not
Mm-mm.
decide to go pick up a Ouija board and fucking play with shit, because, and that's not how you close one either.
No,
Just
especially not
saying.
a Ouija board you found at a thrift store.
And there's another reason.
Hmm. No, don't touch it. If you see a Ouija board at a thrift store, leave it. Don't take it home. Leave it there.
And can I say that a lot of indie authors, and I think is great. I don't know what year you were born, but I was born in the 1990s.
Yeah,
Is
the
coming into
90s.
their power and speaking out and being like, we were told for so long to be quiet about it, that what we were doing was wrong, um, that we were worshiping Satan. And now we're like, actually, hold up. We're going to school you on it. We're going to teach you some knowledge, and we're going to put some truth in there, because what you guys have been taught by the church is so wrong. Like,
It
we're
is.
not worshiping the devil. A lot of it is actually on healing and,
Hmm.
empowering yourself and being able to trust in your instincts and the earth. And sorry, that was a tangent.
Oh, that's
But
okay. Like, I don't know about you, but like, when I'm at the altar or when I'm meditating or something, if I did, worship the devil, he would come down, see that, and be like, fuck that shit, I'm out. Cause like, I don't know about you, but I get pretty crazy when I'm doing shit, especially if I'm like doing spells or something. I'm like throwing herbs and like random incantations. It's like he's looking at me like I don't want that. Like, keep that energy over there.
so you and I are on the very polar opposites. I will not touch anything if I'm not in the headspace for it. Um, because even though I'm not Wiccan, which people automatically say, "Oh well, you're pagan, you do witchcraft, you're Wiccan."
No.
No, I don't do rules. So
Because pagan
do
and
I
Wiccan
believe?
are two totally different things to begin with.
Very different. Very, just like Satanism. People have a negative
Mhm.
inclination what Satanism is, and it's
Yeah,
not
no.
out there. um, torturing animals, and it's not doing blood sacrifices. Granted, are there people who use Satanism as an excuse for their behavior? 1000%.
Yes.
But Satanism is all about yourself.
Yes. Well, it's like, to me, like, I'm an eclectic witch, so I do a little bit of everything. And sometimes, yeah, I do put my like emotions into it. Now, I have deities, and a lot of people, they see me and they're like, "Oh, you worship Satan." No, I worship like Hecate, sometimes Loki, depending. And then people are like, "Oh, well, you can't worship Norse and this." Who says?
There's
Where's
no rules
the
on
Bible?
paganism.
Like, where is the guidebook? Who says what I can, because again, like, I classify myself as witchcraft. I don't, I'm not on the pagan scale, I'm not on the Wiccan scale, I'm like in the middle with witchcraft. And I just do what feels right to me. So like, I do a little bit of the deviation, I do a little bit of spell work, I do meditation, crystals, working at the altar. It's all about what feels right to you. And it's the same, like, and I wanted to portray that in my writing too. Like, you don't have to follow a guidebook. Do what feels right to you. It's yours. Do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm right there with you. I'm electric as well. So, electric? I can't fucking
Eclectic.
English today. Yeah, thank you.
Honestly, it could be
We're
eclectic. I say eclectic, but it's
tomato,
what
tomato.
you want to say.
You crack me up. So, being able to do spell work and witchcraft and um, have those elements that you already know and you're comfortable with putting them into your books, was that an easier process for you? And just being, I already know this, we're going to put this in here? Um, or how did that whole putting witchcraft into your, especially Snake Daddy, how did that come into play?
Well, especially with Snake Daddy, Ivy already had the bones done for Snake Daddy. And the bones was they went to a cemetery to do a ritual. Now, at first, they were just, because at first there was more characters, and they were going to the cemetery just to do a ritual. They weren't witches, nothing like that. They just found this book at a thrift store, and they were going to go fuck around, find out type shit. Exactly, like, what is wrong with you? And as I was
Mm.
reading it, I said to Ivy, I said, what if we made this a baby witch? And what if, we showed what happens when you dabble with shit that you don't understand? And she said, do it. She's like, go ahead, do it. So I did. And again, she had most of the bones done. So I was picking pieces and then filling in the gaps and then, writing parrots. So it was like a jigsaw puzzle, Snake Daddy was, because I was going from the original document and then adding stuff and flip flopping back and forth, and yeah, it was like a Rubik's cube more likely, but it got done.
No, I'm here for that. I forgot to ask Ivy on the podcast about that as well. But my biggest advice for anybody, since we're on this topic, who wants to get into witchcraft, who wants to get into paganism, who wants to get into the whole thing, do your research about your
Mm-hmm.
history and do research prior because, like you said, fuck around and find out because it's not, there's the law of three. And even though I'm not Wiccan, I highly believe in the law of three. Whatever you put out, you're going to get back. And which is why I'm huge on not hexing anybody. And I don't do dark magic.
No,
Um,
I
I
don't do
I
dark
just I
magic
don't
as
want to do
well.
that. No, karma is real. Like everybody says karma, right? It
Oh,
exists in the
it
fucking
is,
pagan world.
and it comes back tenfold because you're not just gonna get karma, you're gonna get it 10 times over. Like,
No,
just some people believe 3 times over, but I believe if you're putting stuff out there that needs, you know, defies the chromatic law, you're gonna get a bad.
no, no, and
And like, for the baby witches, don't use a spell book you find at a thrift store. Look at it.
No. My big thing is sage. Sage is so healing, and people don't
Mm-hmm.
realize that just going around and saging your house can get out so many negative feelings. It's great. That's my tangent.
Oh, that's okay. I like going on little tangents.
I mean, we're fun. They're fun.
Yeah.
We have our day sometimes on TikTok where we're like, you know what? We're going to spread awareness.
Oh yeah.
Why not
Well,
if you
like
have the platform?
the last TikTok I was in on your page, I was actually having a bad day, so I think you noticed I didn't really say much. I was just like in a box. I was coloring my coloring book. The coloring book is called "Fuck Off." I'm coloring dicks, and it's colorful penises, and that's what I was doing on your live. I was coloring penises.
You know what? We love coloring penises.
Yeah,
Fantastic, here for it. And then you just went poof, and we're like, where did Ginger go?
yeah. It's because I like honestly, that day that headspace, I was like, I was coloring dicks. I didn't want to do nothing, and then I was like, huh. I'm gonna go right, and I just like left and went and wrote.
Honestly, coloring is also therapeutic. I think that people scoff at it, that it's like a child's thing, right? But there are so many adult coloring books that are highly inappropriate that are just so fun and they're so relaxing, like gym art, like the diamond art. Relaxing, therapeutic. Put the little diamonds on there. Go reading. And if you're not into reading and it's not your jam, then okay, go find something else that can be therapeutic and keep you out of the orange.
Exactly, like and like coloring. I love color. I love arts and crafts. Like I'll go to the dollar store and like it's funny how you say diamond art. I found it's a purse mirror, like a little compact mirror, and it had the diamond art on it. I found it for $1 at the dollar store. I bought like three of those bitches and sat there and just did diamond art on a compact mirror.
That's phenomenal.
Like who says
I love that.
is just for kids?
No, absolutely
Mhm.
not. Maybe some people, adults, would be less of a twat waffle if they went and did something that made the inner child happy.
Like color a penis. Like
Color
maybe
penis.
that's all you need.
I love it. I'm here for it. I want to go find this coloring book, and I want to
It
color
was,
penises now.
it was on Amazon. My friend bought it for me and sent it to me. It was on Amazon.
You know, I'm looking right now.
Do it. Yeah, it's called "Fuck Off." I'm coloring dicks, or "Fuck Off." I'm coloring cocks, is what it's
Fuck
called,
off.
and
I'm
it's
coloring.
just yeah, and it's like mandala penises. That's all it is. It's
Oh my
just
god, that's what I was going to ask. Is a mandala?
there's itty bitty ones, there's big ones, there's saggy ones, there's erector. They're
Oh,
all
the
different
saggy
types of
ones.
penis.
Talking about penises and balls. Oh, wow. You had me so surprised in your methods of torture.
Yep.
I was like, oh, okay. That's where we're going. That's
Mhm.
never seen that one before, but
Oh,
we're
are you
here for
talking
it.
about the syringe with the special mixture in it? Before, yeah.
The whole thing, Ginger. The whole thing. All of it. I'm not giving too much away, okay? Because I want our listeners, if you love a good revenge torture book, that's it. The
Like,
most creative torture devices, scenes.
oh,
Who would have thought? Do not eat while you read this. FYI. It is a very short read. You will be fine without your snacks and your food. I don't. You're going to have to take over on that one, Ginger. I'm looking
well,
up color penis books.
you look up your color penises. Like, with never underestimate. I remember after I published
Oh my
it,
god, I found it.
I told you.
It is not too bad. It is not too bad price range, right? Price range.
No.
Oh,
Well, that's
you
what I
are
was telling you
not joking.
live. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so great. See,
See, would
we
that not
find our
bring you
people.
joy? If you're
That
having a
brings
bad
me to
day, would
this.
that not bring you joy?
You know what? I need to get some of those and just put them in the shop too. Here for it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ginger. This is what happens when you find your people and you can come up with the most random conversations, but they bring you joy.
No.
And nobody
And
judges. Like in that corner,
oh
no.
yeah, nobody judges. Like I remember when I published Never Underestimate, Mr. Graves read it and he sends
Oh,
me a message and he's like, "Nice job with the spray foam. Loved it." And I'm like, "Yes." I got the approval from Mr. Graves.
yeah,
'Cause I strip
that
up
was
for 2 minutes
very
with that one.
creative.
No. And I feel bad for my FBI agent that had to watch my Google history. Because I was like, could you put cement in this spot? And then I was like, you know, can cement solidify in this area? Can this? No? Okay. And then I was just, I grew up like, watching like my grandfather or my dad or anything fix things and stuff. And then honestly, I was scrolling on TikTok and you know those videos where it's like the spray foam installation where they
Yeah,
fill up
no,
that.
I knew exactly what you were talking about. Yep.
Yeah. So I saw that and
F-
I was like, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I need.
Disclaimer, this is not a how-to tutorial.
Mm-mm.
Do not,
No.
repeat, do not do this shit. Okay?
No.
This is a book. It is not accurate. It is not true.
No.
Don't fucking get yourself in orange. It will not be look cute on you, queen. Don't do it.
No.
This
It's
is
fiction
just
for a
for
reason.
fun. Yeah.
It's fiction
Just wanted
for
to
a
throw that out there. Do not try these. Do not try these. Don't do it. Don't do it, queen. You look too good in your outfit today.
reason. Orange is not your color. No matter how hard you want to say it is, it's not.
It ain't.
No.
Those cuffs belong on your bed, not on your wrists.
Exactly.
Hmm. I just had to throw that in there because you really did pop off. I mean, honestly, I think this has to be my favorite torture book of all time. The
Really?
creativity alone. Yes, the creativity alone was astronomically. You put some thinking into it. You totally thought outside the box with this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you,
I'm very proud of you.
thank you. If you like the
Also
torture
mortified.
in that book, you might.
Do what?
Did you say also worried?
No, I said also mortified.
Oh yeah. You're welcome.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, you might like 94, which is book 4 of the Alien Breeding Farm, because that is no happy. It's a Omega verse with a lizard alien and a human male, so it's a MM, and there is torture in that. Like I don't know if you know what sounding is, but that happens, and then he takes the alien equivalent of a hot habanero pepper and puts it where the sounding should not go. Yeah, in the human.
No, I know what sounding is.
Mm-hmm. And he takes that hot
That
habanero
just.
alien pepper.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you? I don't think at this point. I'm talking with my hands a lot because I'm so excited. There's so many things going on in my brain. I don't think at this point that your creativity is low, and I'm intrigued, but also like, can this get any worse?
When you read the trilogy, yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Because the trilogy is, think of the movie Taken, but she doesn't get rescued, mixed with the movie Saw. So they
Oh
picture
shit.
her, they purchase her. And now, when I say them, they are identical triplets. Now, at the beginning, she only thinks there's
Mm-hmm.
one. She doesn't know there's triplets. They make her play a series of psychological torture, skill training, mental games, um, to turn her into a unaliver for hire. Or why am I to turn her into a fucking hitman? Sorry, for a second I'm like TikTok brain, unaliver. No, they're
Nope,
turning
it's
her
okay.
into a hitman or an assassin, is what they're doing because they are assassins. And like there is scenes in there like right now the trilogy of a whole has over 70 trigger warnings.
Damn,
And
it's a whole fucking book in itself. It's like a short story.
yeah, and I don't like putting trigger warnings because I find it's like a spoiler, but I know with this book if I don't I will get hate for not warning people. So at the beginning of the book, the trigger warning list, it says these triggers are for the trilogy as a whole. So like say you see one trigger and then it's like, oh well this never happened in book one. Yeah, but it could happen in book two and three. You don't know
No,
when
and
it's gonna
when
happen, but it's gonna happen.
I think people underestimate how dark and how, I guess, past masochistic it can actually be. And they
Mhm.
scoff at trigger warnings. Like, I scoff at trigger warnings. Are you kidding me? Mafia? Okay, like, please.
Yeah.
But I did not read any of your trigger warnings. And I went in and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
That's,
some people are like, "Oh, I'm
that's,
gonna skip over those," and then they read something and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they're like, "You didn't warn me. Did you read your triggers? Because I warned you."
no. It's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. I don't want to be spoiled in my
Yeah,
books. I,
true.
I if I would have read the trigger warnings to never underestimate a mother, it would have ruined it for me. Please give me the greater. Like,
Yeah.
creativity 100% was creativity. Yep.
Honestly, I had to pat myself on the back after that cheese grater scene. I was like, "Chef's kiss."
I love that. My kid, sorry. No. And you should
Okay.
have patted yourself on the back with that one. That was, I am so glad I was not eating.
Yeah. Well, I found it funny because my PA read that, and then that night her boyfriend took her out for supper, and he ordered chicken Alfredo, and she's sitting at the other end of the table, and she's like, and he's like, don't even say it. He's like, I know you're gonna say something fucked up that Ginger did. Don't even say it. He's like, whatever you're gagging about, do not ruin it for me.
Mm, no, it was good.
Mhm.
And I'm getting more into like the whole psychological thriller torture shit, right? Which is great in the books.
Mhm.
Listeners, it's in a fucking book. So, but it's enjoyable. Like, it is just enjoyable. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The question is, though, are we more messed up for reading it, or are you more messed up for writing it?
Mhm. Doesn't matter.
That's always like one thing. I'm like, are we more messed up, or is the writer more messed up for actually coming up with it, and we enjoy it, or like, does it equal it out, and we're on equal playing fields?
You know, I think it balances. Like I had someone leave a review on 94, the alien like book 4, the alien breeding farm, and the review said, "Is the author okay? Like really, is she okay?" Like no, do you I'm writing alien porn. Do you think I'm okay?
Are any of us okay though? Like in the book world, okay? Unless you are reading something holy or something cutesy, you're innocent, okay? You are innocent. You get to our level, you're not okay. You're not. You
No,
are looking for the next fucked up read, and then you're like, that was that was that was a lot. And then you're like, hey,
that's
can it
something.
get can we find out something? Can
Yeah,
we find something?
like the next time I have to like go to therapy or something, I'm just taking a stack of my books and I'm just, well, I'll be like, I'll come back in 2 weeks. You read that, and you'll figure it out. Good luck. My
I'm trying.
therapist needs therapy themselves.
You know what, though? It is a fact that therapists have therapists
They
because the
do.
amount of dark shit that they listen to every fucking day, they need to talk about it. So
But does,
therapists have therapists.
oh yeah, but does that mean that the therapist's therapist has a therapist,
I think that it does. I
or
think
do they,
all
or do they
it's
pay
a
each
cycle.
other?
It's a it's a cycle. Maybe they give free consultations. If anybody is listening to this and you're a therapist, please let us know how it works. Like, do you guys all just go in like a big circle choo-choo train? Do you have one-on-one sessions where you trauma dump on each other about your patients? Does that mean that HIPAA violations are done because therapists are talking to their therapists about the clients? How the fuck does that work?
Well, like personally, from working in like healthcare as a healthcare aide, with HIPAA, as long as you don't name drop or anything like that,
It's
then
not a
you're
HIPAA
not
violation.
violating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So
just
I
a
mean, that's what the
mind-blowing moment.
therapists are doing. They're not saying names, but the thing is like the therapist is sitting there like, I know he's talking about that bitch's books. Like I read these. I know he's talking about this bitch's books.
um you I just wonder how many people are going to go to their therapist and be like, "Did you read Ginger Moon Witch's, you know, book? Like any of them?" But that never underestimate a mother has to top it. But I think that it's so important that people know in these books. I cannot stress that enough because we are talking about some unarranged or in shit. They are books. But if your child, something happened to them, would you, as a mother, do everything to get your revenge?
100%.
Yeah. Have you seen those videos of like,
Yes. Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm
it's like,
talking
no,
about?
no, I wouldn't do that.
What the
Would you?
fuck?
Yes.
1000%.
I'd be like, mugshot. I'd be holding my thing with that.
Smile.
I don't care.
Yeah. And there's
I'm gonna
no
do
shame
it.
to moms who are like, well, I guess I kind of am shaming you actually. I don't know how moms, parents, dads, whoever, if something happened to your child, how you're not protecting them. And I think that for us kids, like that we were adults, but we were once children, obviously, that we read this stuff because nobody protected us the way we were supposed to be protected. And
But
so
I
now we
am
read the
also,
most shit.
oh yeah. But like also, if my daughter ever came to me and said, like, hey, mommy, he hit me one too many times, I snapped. He's like bleeding out on the living room. I'd be like, okay, you're gonna go lock yourself in that bathroom. I'm gonna deal with it. And when the cops come, you say I did it.
100%. And if I
Like,
go ahead, Ginger.
no, that's, I will do what it takes to protect my child. Whether that's taking the blame for her or, and then some people, well, they need to learn if they do something. No.
Mm-mm. I don't think that people understand the mama bear energy
Hmm.
because I have and I will step up for my child, for anybody I care about, and I will go toe to toe with a grown man. I do not care how tall they are. You do not hurt what's mine, period. And not like I'm claiming them, but I love them and they need it. So therefore, I will go to the ends of the earth for them.
And with me, it's not just my child. If I'm in a public space and I sit, no, that's it. Like, I'm,
1000%.
no, I'm a mom. If I'm sitting on the playground and I see some shady shit, well, guess what? I'm going. I don't care if it's my kid or not. I'm doing what needs to be done.
And speak up about it.
Oh, yeah. Like, you know, my daughter knows if she's ever in a situation, you yell mom. Because, you know, don't yell fire, don't yell help. No one's going to come. Yell mom, because I can tell you right now, even if
All
someone
the
doesn't
moms.
have a child, they're looking.
Mm-hmm. All Everybody would look.
Hmm.
100%. And you've seen that whole
Yeah.
thing.
No.
If you
5
can't
seconds,
talk,
yell mom.
yep. But in a situation where you can't talk, like
Oh,
where
yeah. You
you
can't
need to
talk,
secretly,
then.
I guarantee you, all moms,
Hmm.
the sign. No, I think
Oh, it
this
is.
is why we get along so well, Ginger.
Hmm. Honestly, I think so.
I mean, I'm not mentally stable either, so.
I've never claimed to be.
And why not be able to spread light and put a spotlight on hard conversations that like, others are too scared to talk about?
Oh, yeah. And like I kind of do that with like all my books. Like, yeah, never underestimate a mother. That is a very, you know, like very hard topic. But even like the ABF series, right? When someone asks, "Oh, what was well," they were like, "This is wrong." Okay, well, we do it to animals.
Yeah.
It's like, like you not see like stud farms for horses or like the cows, like you not see any of
The
that going on?
legal science shit, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. So it's like, oh, so you're mad about a book doing this to humans, but you're not okay with it actually happening in society to animals?
Exactly.
Like, you're
There's
not ready
this
for that
huge double
conversation.
standard. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Why not be able to speak on the hard topics that people brush underneath the rugs or completely ignore?
Exactly.
What are we honestly scared about? Because, like you said prior, and I will stand on this, um, people are going to talk to you about, or people are going to talk bad about you, even if you're the nicest fucking person and you could be
Mhm.
Jesus himself. They're still going to talk shit. So
Oh, yeah.
why not have them
And
talk about you?
some of the most judgmental people go to church every Sunday.
And they preach about God.
Hmm. And isn't
Hmm.
like, I ain't no Bible thumper, but isn't like one of the things where it's like, love thy neighbor, do not judge? But what are you
And
doing?
they don't practice it.
Right?
Here's my
Like,
thing
but
though. If
they
I
not with
talk
it.
shit about you, I will say it to your face. And I
Oh, yeah.
guarantee I said it to your face before I even said, an ill word about you.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I've had people approach me and it's like, oh, were you talking behind me, behind my back? Oh, did you not get all the information? Because give me the microphone. I'll say it now. Like,
You want me to say it again?
like, do you want me to say it again? It's like I
Hmm.
said what I said, and I said it with my chest.
See, I also 1000% said it with your chest, right? But there's also a kind way to deliver it. In some situations, it calls from 0 to 100. It does
Yeah.
not matter. There's sometimes there is no delivering it with kindness. And
No,
I'm a Gemini. I don't know what sign you are.
I'm an Aries. And to make it worse, I'm an April Aries.
No, I'm here for it.
So I'm
People think,
sweet until you fuck with me.
yeah, or with mine.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Because
I'll be
I,
cute, I'll be sweet. Like, you see me on TikTok, it's like, oh, Ginger's so sweet. Yeah, fuck with me and see what happens.
but if they've read your books, hello,
Yeah, but a lot
like
of them
you are
haven't read
very
my
sweet. Do what?
a lot of them haven't read my book. I'm still
They need to
baby.
go read the books.
I don't get a whole lot of, like, I don't have like a huge fan base, and like I love all my readers. I try to stay connected with all my readers. So if someone's like, "Oh my god, I read your books," I'm like, "Message me, let's talk about it." Like, what did you like? What did you hate? Like, give me the details.
I had to not message you or talk to you so I could be passionate about your books, because then I feel like once I let it out, okay,
Hmm.
I wanted to be able to come in to the podcast with the same energy as when I haven't been able to geek out with you about it and be so excited, because you guys need, if you need a good revenge moment,
Even
it's the
with
book.
everything we've said about it, they're still not ready. They're gonna
No,
open that going, "Oh, we're ready for the this can't be that bad," and then they're gonna put it down and start crying.
I didn't cry. I was just like, all right. That
It's like the
was,
snow flows. It's just like,
it was on the Kindle. But it was, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but you're not ready. There's so much in 30 pages, and it's crazy that it's only 30 pages, and yet it is so descriptive, and you got everything, close to everything, out of your system.
yeah, there's always a little rage in me. Like I said, I'm an Aries. There's always a little rage.
I think that's with everybody though, is that we
Oh yeah.
shove it down and then we just blow.
Oh yeah. Well, like with the trilogy with Red. Oh, I've done a lot to Red, and I apologize because like that trilogy is my baby. I've wrote a lot of trauma out in that trilogy. Red is based off of me, but the triplets are also based off another part of me, and I did some fucked up shit to Red. Like, I feel bad, but it is what it is, you know?
I'm here for it. I'm scared at the same time.
Mm.
That's
Honestly,
okay.
I can't even say, oh, there's nothing to be scared about. Because
No,
you should.
in none of Ginger's books are you going to be like prepared.
No.
But if you are down for this kind of stuff, it is right up your alley. And if
Oh,
you, I'm telling you, it's twisted in the most fucked up,
mhm.
beautiful way. I don't know. So, you have some scenes, and I'm going to say this in the most possible way, and I hope that it doesn't offend you. But that has to be one of my favorites from you.
Which never underestimate or the
Yeah,
scene.
never underestimate your mother. I um, I think honestly, being a mom yourself, you can put yourself in that situation. If this happened to my child, what would stop me from committing these crimes?
Mhm.
You know, hypothetically.
But it's like
But
the
go
mom
ahead.
had nothing left. The mom had nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
She did what she had to do. And that's why you never underestimate a mother.
1000%. In the scenes, because you do have some concoctions together, were you Googling those as well?
Are you talking about like the so he doesn't move toxins, like the that stuff, or about the one for the cheese grater?
Um, the moving part.
Oh, the moving part? Yeah, I googled those because I was like I need to know what the proper term is for this.
I'm honestly really truly surprised FBI did not show up at your house and be like, "What the
Mm.
fuck are you Googling?"
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm on a watch list.
I mean, honestly, though, if they show up at your house, you can just hand them book number 1, book number 2, book number 3, and be like, here you go, it's all in here, you fucks. should I call FBI agents fucks? I don't know, but
Yeah.
we're doing it.
Like, here you go, diddle your bean, flick your meat, whatever you need to do. Here you go,
Barf.
take them. Yeah, barf, you
Yeah.
know? Like, that's actually in my author bio. The last part says, the little witch has made 3 FBI agents quick, and his current one uses bleach as eye drops as he makes appointments with his therapist.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am being watched, they go into work with a bottle of whiskey. They're like, oh, the fuck am I getting
Like,
into now?
I'm so sorry.
I know.
Research purposes.
Like, well, when I finished this book, before I formatted it, at the very end, I wrote, I'm sorry for what you just had to read. And I left it there for about 2 hours, and then I deleted it. And that message was for the FBI agent in case I was being watched.
You really got creative with that one.
I'm like, here you go. Just in case, if you're watching, I apologize.
We absolutely love when an author does so much research that their Google history is probably flagged. I don't know. We're here for it though.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same with the trilogy. I know some of the shit I've Googled in the trilogy has gotten me flagged.
Like I said, you don't do anything half-assed. You go hard. And you go hard at the very beginning and you start strong, you end strong. You definitely ended strong. And we will end it there. I'm not trying to give away any more spoilers. And I'm kind of nervous to read Red, I'm not going to lie, Ginger. I mean, I kind of need a little bit of a reset over here. Mentally, I need to like frou-frou my brain. I need love. I need
Well,
hope.
29, book 3 of Alien Breeding Farm, that is frou-frou. That is the only frou-frou I have ever written, and that is the only frou-frou that I will write. It's still kind of dark because, the human does come from Vista, but it's a king and queen vampire alien, and she is their lost, like, soulmate, and the 3 of them are beloveds, and they dot on her. They are dote, whatever the word is. I'm dyslexic,
Doting.
okay? Whatever the fuck it is, they do that for
Yeah, we're
her.
here for it.
And the king is 9 feet tall. The queen, 7 feet tall. The woman, 5 feet even. They carry her around like a little. They're like the king's always carrying her around.
God, like a little doll.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, but your idea of frou-frou is not everybody's idea of frou-frou.
No,
In
but
the
it's cute.
slightest.
Yeah. Now there's cute. Now there, like I said, there is some dark moments, but it doesn't last long. Like something happens, but the king and queen save her. Like, and like one of my favorite parts to write in that is the king and queen always had a routine of helping each other get ready in the mornings. And then when they get her, but the thing is she is a dark-skinned girl with afro hair. So
Love it.
they learn how to do her type of hair
Oh
so
my
that they can help
God.
her in the morning.
Okay, hold on. Which
Very
one was that?
cute. That was
What?
29.
Why am I going into that? I'm going to do it right now before I forget. 29?
29.
Do you know how hard it is to write with type with nails?
I usually have mine done. I just haven't had them done in a while.
This is the first time in years and years I've got mine done. And I forgot how hard it is. Okay, so added to my library.
Yeah, that is sweet and cute. Now there are some stories in Arm Candy that are sweet and cute too,
There are.
but
There definitely are some parts, but like as a book as a whole, it is not frou-frou. Especially in Underestimated
yeah.
Mother. I'm going to be talking about underestimating a mother for a very hot minute. I hope you know that. It's going to be all over TikTok. I hope that's okay. Um,
Okay.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. It like it might just start being my whole identity. Have you read it? Have you read
Yeah.
it?
It's like, have you though?
No. Do you want to be trauma bonded with me? So we
It's like someone's
so
like, oh my god, I've read the most darkest like stuff. Did you read this?
the
No, but
fuck
don't
you
tell me.
have.
It's like, what's that meme where it's like the dude with the credit card and it's just like slams it down, it's just and like starts hitting the book on the like he takes the credit card and it's like give me and he just takes it and starts smacking it on the table. That's what you're gonna be doing with this book.
Yeah, honestly, I need a physical copy so I can just go slap people. But that, not
Yeah.
really. I'm not going to slap anybody, but
Well, I'm actually discontinuing the paper and just gonna have the hardback.
what?
So the hardback with the bonus chapter will still be available, but the paper copy will soon be no more. Honestly, I'm just kind of waiting until I notice a few more people buy a paperback, and then I'm discontinuing.
I'm here for it. I
Mm-hmm.
better I better go purchase it before so I can have it on my shelves.
And like it's cute, like chicken Alfredo.
Okay. Yep.
Because the hardback does not have the chicken Alfredo on the back cover.
I need the chicken Alfredo as a trophy. Yeah. I'm telling you guys need to go look up Ginger Moon Witch. Go download her books. They are available on KU The Zon.
Yeah.
And do you have a website personally or no?
I personally don't, but I am. You can find me on Indies and Ink. .com. So there is Ginger Moon Witch merch on Indies and Ink.
Ooh, we love some merch too.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. Is there any topic that we have not covered that you would like to talk about, or any book that we've not discussed that you would like to shine a little bit of a light on?
I am. I'm not sure. I'm not good at questions on the spot. My brain like short circuits.
No, you're totally fine. I'm gonna go look through them though, just in case, because um, you need to be known more. That's what I want for you. I want Ginger Moon Witch to have the limelight and for people to go read her books so we can all freak out about them.
I don't think we talked about spirit fingers.
No, we have not talked about Spirit Fingers.
Yeah. Um, quick rundown. Spirit fingers is one of my later dark romances. It's paranormal. Viking ghost, plus size goth baddie. He's been in the house for like 14 years, and um, the person who has his axe owns the house. That person dies, and the house goes to the next of kin, which is his granddaughter. And the ghost has been obsessed with the granddaughter for 14 years. And she gets the house, and he's like, finally, she's mine. And yeah, so it's a Viking ghost, plus size goth representation. Um, she has just gotten a divorce, so she's not looking for love or nothing right then. And then, he puts his spirit fingers somewhere.
Oh my god. I'm here for it.
Mhm.
I love it. Honestly, for those avid readers, you get sucked into a book that is not like your everyday life and you just need an escape, and the more deranged the fucking better. We're here. We're here for all of it, Ginger.
Oh yeah.
I am so glad that we have authors that think outside the box and are like, let's fucking hit people hard with this shit.
Yeah.
And you
And like
sure do.
that book was part of that manic episode brainstorming that I did before I wrote Alien Breeding Farm. So in the notebook, it's called The Ghost in the Attic, is what it's called. And Magni does stay up in the attic. His name's Magni Ingvar. He is a Viking. Um, and oh, he yummy. His description, he yummy. And he yearns for her. And the female character's name is Ivy. And he, oh,
It's going to be
no,
so hard not to picture Ivy's face.
no, yeah, and he is head over heels for her. Like, I don't want to ruin it, but there's a part where he's on his knees for her.
Oh my God, yes, please. I love the begging.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me. All the begging and the pleading.
And have you ever wondered, like, what happened if you were to give a ghost a Glucky Glucky? You'll find that in that book too.
I can't. I hope you realize that this is the most unserious podcast. It's serious, but it's like,
Life's too short to be serious. Like, you have to have fun. Like, and then people are like, why would you put those words in ABF? Because that's how I talk in real life, because Glucky Glucky is in ABF.
nope, we're here for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the triplets in the trilogy with Red, he is completely unhinged. And because he's the cannibal. Because one of the triplets is a cannibal. And there is a scene, now I'm probably going to get hate for it, but time of the month play?
Oh my God.
And he
You know,
calls
though,
it Xbox.
there are some readers who love that shit, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably be gagging, I'm not gonna lie. But
Well,
there's readers who love it.
He likes that stuff. But he calls her little juice box. When he goes, he's like, what? Yeah, and then he says, I need my iron supplement.
Oh my God.
If you're looking for serious, do not read one of my books because you are not going to get serious.
No.
We don't do that.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh, like, not to cry until whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm laughing so hard on the inside, but I'm trying not to break anybody's eardrums. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Ginger Moonwitch, go purchase her books. The book that I will be talking about for a hot minute will be What the Fuck Just Happened in My Brain? Ginger?
Never underestimate a mother?
Never underestimate a mother. All I can think about is juice boxes now, so...
Would it also help if when he finds out he goes, oh, is she a fruit gusher again? Yes. Because he's on serious. He's a crazy, like, he has no screws up in the brain cell is gone. There's no brain cell in that brother.
Oh my God, Ginger.
Yeah. That's not even the worst shit he says in that series. He says a lot more.
Yep. We're here for it. We're here for all of it.
I'm sorry
These
if
are
I broke you.
I am laughing so hard internally. I'm trying to keep a straight face and not completely lose it. That's hilarious. I'm here for it, Ginger. Here for it. That shit's hilarious. Gross, but hilarious. Because honestly, only you can come up with that shit.
Yeah. And like I've had people ask me, it's like, what's wrong with you? Have you read my books? And you're asking that question?
But is anybody really normal, or are they good at faking being normal?
Nobody's normal. If you say you're
Exactly.
normal, then you're lying to yourself.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you joining today, Ginger, and I know that you have a very busy schedule, and it's super late where you're at, actually.
Oh, it's only
But you
9 o'clock,
yeah,
9:30.
you don't go to bed till super late, anyways.
I go to bed
You're
till
up.
like 5 in the morning,
Same.
and then I'm up again
Same.
at like 8.
You. I'm so sorry. And thank you for putting these books out there, and having people think outside the box and being mortified and loving it all at the same time.
Oh, of
um
course. Thank you for reading, and thanks for having me on the podcast.
oh, I absolutely adore you. I have tried so hard not to message you, and I
Oh,
wanted to save everything for this podcast so I could be passionate about it, because I am. um and having raw reactions and be able to speak and not keep repeating ourselves, um I think is important, so our
mhm.
viewers can also get the rawness of it.
No, it is. And like that's what that's why I try not to talk too much on lives about my books if I know that there's readers in the lives. But like if you're a reader and you pick up one of my books, email me, message me on TikTok, message me on Facebook. Give me the play by play. I want to hear it. Like I love talking with my fans.
Go in the
And
lives.
you know, I have like a small little fan base and I love it. Like give it to me.
We're here for it. Thank you, Ginger. Everybody needs to go look at the whole menu. Read the trigger warnings. These are fiction. These are not real life. Do not try to. What is
Recreate?
the word? Yes, thank you. Don't try to recreate them. And we hope that you enjoy the most deranged but awesome. I don't. Yeah, Ginger wins. Like, you guys, I'm sorry, not sorry. Ginger wins.
Yeah. I win at
Yep.
something.
And Ivy just too, but yeah, I'm not going to ruin it for our listeners, but
No.
yeah, you got it, sister. You did great.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you.
Ginger, and I appreciate you.
No, thanks for having me. Stay spooky.
Stay spooky.